what the higher conscious person generally observes in his life and how the world treats them. I'll be sharing some tips regarding that. So number one thing that you will experience in your life is that your presence is itself enough, and you become very powerful person at a spiritual stage. But people around you will just be feeling very uncomfortable or intimidating because your consciousness level, your spiritual level has uplifted, and even they will not know that, and even only you know that because you've been practicing the various things that is required for the upliftment of your spiritual sense. So see, people will automatically feel intimidating when you are there. You're just like a lion in the jungle. Whenever the lion steps in the jungle, that power is felt by every other creatures while living in that jungle. Every other animals, they are just getting frightened, intimidated, and very insecure. Just like that, you will experience something. The people will find people around you will find very intimidating with your presence. They will have some issues automatically, and they will feel very uncomfortable, and you will experience that. Because why this happens is that your spiritual level, your consciousness level has uplifted, and you are rising yourself in that consciousness spectrum. So your ability to your vibrations around you has been changed, and their vibrations, which has low spiritual energy or zero spiritual energy, will collide with each other, and there will be a distasteful reactions from the people because the energies are not meeting their requirement. You have uplifted your soul, so people will obviously find very difficult to cooperate with you, or they will have an uncomfortable time dealing with you, and it's obvious they will find intimidating and very fearful. They'll think, what this guy is, he is powerful, and they will just question their existence, why they are even present. Their presence has no value. They will experience that. Their soul is experiencing that. Even they themselves, they don't know it. But there's some inner soul experiences that they are very cheap, and their presence, their value has gone down because some strong person has entered in the room. Yeah, your presence itself is enough to just it's like a hero entering into the room, or it is completely different scenario. You just have to practice exactly. You need to observe the world, observe around you, the things that has been changed since you have been practicing spirituality in your life. Literally, the things that will be changing, it's completely different, and this is the one thing. Yeah, second thing is you become the center of attention. Suppose, consider the example where you are between the 10-15 people, and you are one of them, and automatically the other people or people around you will be focusing on you, and they will just find that you are like a diamond in the stones. You will feel that experience. It's very obvious that you will experience this state and these situations when you are literally out there in the world, because nowadays people has 99.9 people have their spiritual level at zero, literally zero, because they are consuming non-veg, they are practicing wrong things, they are just not following according to the they are out of this. Our lifestyle has totally changed nowadays, and it's not literally the society's problem, but their personal problem, but it is the problem of the society, because our life and our lifestyle has changed so drastic and so badly that the things have changed, and nobody knows that. So their spiritual life is completely zero, because unless you focus on improving yourself, there is no possibilities of growing, right? And raising your spiritually is not just eating lollipop. Okay, it takes a lot of patience. It takes your dedication. It takes your you say sadhana or tap, and you literally go into the meditative state where you feel from your inner self feels that upliftment. And eventually it will radiate outside the physical body as well. So this is the one point that I have observed. Yeah, coming on to the third point, your colleagues, your co-workers, your classmates, or your people whom you are surrounded with, they will try to bring you down, and they will try to just do some creepy stuff, and because they are eventually, like I discussed in the first point, they are very their soul getting intimidated. They get very uncomfortable experience when you are around, because you have that some kind of spiritual power. Your presence and your body is radiating some kind of vibrations, and people around you feels that, even subconsciously feels that, not consciously, because they don't know what is spiritual. They don't know how the things are working around and how the vibration affect them. They don't know. They have no clue, people around, but they experience it, you experience it. And when you have this knowledge, you will feel that difference, so you need to understand this. The people around you will definitely trying to pull you down, because they are getting insecure and they are becoming like very conservative, and their presence has no value. They feel that, so they are trying to bring you down at their level. It's very important to a spiritual person to get this knowledge that what's happening around is not the real thing. It's an your impact on them, and you need to understand their situation. You need to understand your situation, what is exactly happening. You need to understand, because without this knowledge, you will feel very, even with them, you will feel uncomfortable. You will feel very disgusting. What's happening? You will feel confused. Why these people are treating you like this? No, these are the peasants. They will treat you, because a king cannot be amongst the peasants, right? There will be difference between that king and the peasants. There will be the vibrational difference. There will be a physical difference, of course. There will be a mental difference. There will be your spiritual difference. This vibration doesn't match, then it creates that uncomfortability in the vicinity around you. And so, yeah, you need to be aware of this. And the outside situation should not judge your power, or should not judge your worth. And you don't decide your worth based on the other people's opinions, because eventually they are the failures, not you. But they will try to prove you down that you are nothing from them, or some. They will based on their intelligence of idiotic intelligence. They will do creepy stuff with you, and you will feel, if you have the very immature knowledge, then you will feel very low and down. So eventually, you must be aware of this. This will happen, and you should not get drowned on the other people's opinion. Then coming up to the fourth point is your life becomes very frictionless. Your thoughts are running in your mind are like just a cakewalk, and you don't have any friction in your life, literally. And your mind becomes very clear, or your minds become like very restful, cool, and very stable. And the unnecessary thoughts will not strike on your mind, and that will have the serious impact in your performance, your efficiency, whatever the work you are doing, because your mind is not entangled with the unnecessary thoughts. So you will have this advantage of frictionless working of your mind, and you'll be doing the things like a superman, or supernatural. And naturally, you will be doing, compared to others, you'll be performing very well, or comparing to your previous version, you will be performing very well when you are in the spiritual stage, and you are uplifting your soul towards the enlightenment of your one being. So definitely one thing to consider is that your mind becomes very peaceful and stable. Coming up to the fifth point is this: your face, your body, your physical body that belongs to the nature, this mother nature, that doesn't belong to you. Be aware, because you are a spiritual person. You are doing this study of uplifting of your spiritual senses. So you should not be talking that this is my body and this is your physical body. No, it doesn't. It belongs to the mother nature, because when we die, eventually it will be mixed into the soil. Of course, yeah. So your face and your body will radiate like a diamond. I mean, when I say this, I'm serious, because you don't need external makeup. You don't need any kind of extra things to just look good, or because your presence and your face itself radiates so much that, because you are spiritually activated person, so you don't need other things, like especially if you are a girl, you don't need a lipstick, or you don't need some all those makeup, whatever is they're doing, I don't know, but you don't need that. Your face, your body will automatically be radiant, very powerful. Our body is made out of 5 elements, key elements: earth, fire, sky. On this topic, I will be giving you a very detailed video about how the physical body has been comprised, and how after the death, how it goes to the respective elements back to the earth. So I will be discussing on this topic later on. A special video will be coming, and I'll be discussing whatever I know. I'll be sharing with you guys. So yeah, what is my personal? I share based on my personal experience. This whatever I practice in my life, whatever I experience in my life, that I'm trying to share with you guys. That's all. So these are the things you will experience. There are a lot of things, but I can't be giving the in each and every, because I never study before making these videos or something. I just whatever comes in my mind, whatever just whatever is the truth that I just try to put in front of you guys, and whatever is coming, it comes from here, from the heart, from the soul, because I just want to share my experiences so that other people can relate to it, and whoever are just very curious in spirituality in this field, and who wants to detach from the external world, who wants to be like spiritually grow, and wants to try to like do something different, and become the best version of their selves, of course, then here I am to help you, because whatever is my experience, I'll be sharing with you guys. That's all, and nothing else aside from that.